Okay, bismillah. So let's start building our UI. So to start the process of our UI, just go and open the main.ui that we have in our data. Okay, so this is our main window. Okay, so open up the widget box, select some new, select the tab widget. We need a tab widget here. Okay. Okay, just like magic. Okay, so this is a simple tab widget. Like, see, I'm gonna just add an insert. I'm gonna insert a page after current page, and I'm gonna insert a page after current page. So we have 4 pages. Okay. After this, I need to start on my first page. So my first page should contain a table widget. Okay, this is it. Okay, so a table widget. Make sure that's big enough for our project. Okay. Okay, so make this a little smaller. And I should get a refresh button in here as bigger as possible. Should be tall and should be okay. Should call it refresh. Okay, this table should contain the name, the quantity stack, and the unit price. Okay. Okay, so that's done. It's not a new column. Let's delete that one. Let's add a new one here. It's called a quantity in stock. Okay, so we need to give it a little space in here, but I'm gonna do that with the code, within the code. So officially the first tab is done actually. So the UI is gonna be the UI process is gonna be really quick. So yeah, that's the first one. The second page is about adding a new product. So the first tab is for, if I hit refresh, it's gonna show all the products that I have in my database. Second one should add a product. The third one should edit the product, and the final one just contains some themes for the moment. So I'm gonna add some settings later, but that's for the end of our project. So the second one, so it just named them for the sake of our understanding. Okay, so let's open. Okay, let's change the name. Tab 1 should be all products, or view products indeed. the second one should be add in a or add product. Okay, the third one should be about editing products. Okay, final one is just some settings. Okay, so the first tab, the second tab is about adding a product, so let's move around and okay, specify the excuse me, open up the widget box, select some buttons around here. I need some labels, 3 actually. This is the first one, so this should be a name. Okay, copy paste. This should be the quantity in stock, quantity in stock, and this should be the unit price, Okay, add some space in here. Okay, so let's edit them. Okay, so this is the final one. Let's do that and let's get some line edits. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so this is the final one. Let's do, okay, so we need a button to be literally complete with this. So add product. We're gonna make sure to edit or to modify the font later, but not just now. So editing a product. So to make sure we are in the clear line, I'm gonna need some buttons around here. So 3 buttons, one for the update and one for the delete. Actually this should be in red after we are done with the project, and in the editing I'm gonna make sure that's red. Okay, so they are the same actually, and let's get some line edits around here. Okay, this is the first one. First, second, let's do this. Let's copy these ones, copy and paste. That's good. Okay, let's move them around a little bit. Sure, this is good. Let's move these two. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay. Okay, all is well. Okay, everything is good. Let's move this down. Let's move these two down. Up and down a little bit. Okay, in the middle of these two, and let's add another line edit, but a small, just useful one in here for the ID and a good line edit. Okay. Should be ID. Should be ID. Okay. This should be here. We have to add another search. The search by name. So actually in the UI part it's all straightforward, so no need for explaining. I'm just gonna make sure I have some background music just to not make things that boring. Okay, so let's move this to the side. Okay, centered with all of those. Move this to the side, this to the side, and add the I should get a button here. Okay, exactly like that. Okay, so let's make it small. Okay, let's make these a little bigger. Make this bigger. Okay. Center this with the line. Up. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's move this to the middle. Okay, because it's the ID. Let's move this a little down, and we are done with the editing product section. Okay, so let's get the settings done. Here in settings we have a label, a simple label, a simple combo box. Where is the combo box? Okay, so this is a combo box and a simple push button. Okay, apply. Let's get some space in here. We have all the room we can get. Okay. In this, I'm gonna go select a theme. Okay, so that's good. Now the final step is to add the buttons. I'll add edit and settings in the side of the project. So let's make this bigger, a little bit from this side, and a little bit from this side. Okay, so let's move the tab to this side. You don't actually need that much of a space, so let's add our push buttons. One is for all, the second is for add, third is for edit, and the final one is for settings. Okay, let's do this. Center it in the middle. All is well. Okay, everything is pretty much straightforward. Okay, we should make this a little bigger here, a little bigger here. Make this little more smaller, so to feel that the data is not so big. Okay. Let's move this up. Okay, so you don't need to move that up. Just gonna have this ugly space in here, but I'm gonna make things like what it were before. Okay, so let's move this down and make this a little bigger. Okay, so there is no more ugly space. Save the project, go around, check the buttons, add product, okay, editing products and settings. First things first, let me apply the default style sheet. Okay, let me open that up in a Sublime text. I don't actually have that in here. Okay, so themes for this one. Okay. Okay, so general code, okay, the gray one, copy, paste in here. So you are gonna find this in my repository. So apply, hit enter, and there it is. This is my end, my final project or my final UI. Just to make things clear. Okay, that is that. Okay, everything's clear. Let's make this smaller. Okay, it's in this place. Everything is okay. Let's make this small. Okay, so the final step, the final thing that I just want to do is to preview this. Okay, so these buttons are not working for now because we are gonna handle that in the code. So this is everything in the UI. Take care, see you later.